I'm extremely conservative. So I was given my first Bitcoin in 2013. I was given 115 pieces. I didn't know what it was. I said, look, is this going to make me sick? Is there something bad going to happen? The only way they could pay me for this event was in Bitcoin. So I said, I hate selling anything. Middle-class people sell stuff. But if you want to get wealthy, if you study wealthy people, they just never sell their shit, ever. They refinance it, So what I would hope to do, we refinanced 2 deals last year that we had bought 9 years ago. The average return, we still own these assets. The average return after this finance for the investors has been 47% a year for 9 years without the Bitcoin.
He's found a glitch in the universe that allows him to combine the stability of Class A real estate with the explosive volatility of Bitcoin. While the rest of the market is tripping because the price dropped from 120K to 70K, Grant is doing something Blackstone and the big REITs literally can't do. Today, we're breaking down the 10x Bitcoin blueprint. We'll explore how Grant stole a $230 million asset from Blackstone, why he's stacking $100 million of Bitcoin on top of apartment buildings, and why he believes cash is trash, but concrete and coins are the ultimate superpower. Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. You can also check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and the overall digital asset space and drop your comments and observations in the comment section below. Everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thanks and enjoy the video.
I'm extremely conservative. So I was given my first Bitcoin in 2013. I was given 115 pieces. I didn't know what it was. I said, look, is this going to make me sick? Is there something bad going to happen? The only way they could pay me for this event was in Bitcoin. So I said, look, I'll take it. I don't know what it is. I took the 115 pieces, still have them today. So it was probably the best speaking gig I've ever done, about 11 million bucks. Maybe not, maybe $7 million now because of whatever's going on. And then I started playing with it because I didn't read the white book,
white paper,
the white paper or the Bitcoin standard. I didn't know who Michael Saylor was. And so I just took it and watched it. And then I started playing with it every once in a while. I'd buy some or, buy a piece. And then last year I said, what if I could start combining real estate and Bitcoin together? Because I was on a debate. You might've been on that debate on Space.
I remember.
It was what's better, Bitcoin, real estate, or
gold?
Gold. And I said, well, I don't think it was gold, actually. I think it was something else. Anyway. And so last year we bought a $230 million asset from Blackstone. It was $130 million below replacement cost. Instead of stealing the real estate, simply stealing the real estate, we said, hey, we bought discounted real estate. And a discount is invisible. There's really no value in a discount except that it's a lower price. You had a lower entry. But when you sell it, all you're going to do is make the difference, between what you stole it at and what the market value is. Well, instead of just taking the discount, I already have $5 billion worth of real estate. We just stacked $100 million of Bitcoin on top of it. And I'm still cash flow positive and I'm still below replacement costs. Now, the benefit of that is that when I go sell my real estate off or I sell the Bitcoin off, I still have one of the other assets. So we did this. I brought it to my audience. I said, look, I just bought an asset that was $230 million. It should have sold for $350 or $360. I stacked $100 million on top. Now I'm at $330. I'm going to get a loan for about $130 million. So I need to raise $200 million. I funded it off my balance sheet. I've been doing this for 6 years now. I buy it and then I tell my audience, I fund it on my balance sheet and then we backfill it. I introduced it to my audience. These are not Bitcoiners. These people do not know what Bitcoin is. They don't know who Michael Saylor is. They don't know this dude. Okay, they're not in this event. They don't even know this event's coming here. They don't know what a coin or a token is. And I had 1,500 people invest with me that have never invested in Bitcoin. They invested because the two were together. I had half the audience did not invest with me in real estate, and they've been watching me for 20 years. But because I put the two together, it became a more attractive investment for them. The asset has to be below replacement cost and it has to still be cash flow positive. So that's our criteria. So with that cash flow, I'm either going to fund projects, CapEx, furniture, or I'm going to buy more Bitcoin, depending on what's going on. So,
And then you keep stacking the Bitcoin. When do you decide to sell real estate? Do you ever sell?
well, I try not to sell. I hate selling anything. Like, I mean, middle class people sell stuff, but if you want to get wealthy, if you study wealthy people, they just never sell their shit ever. They refinance it, So what I would hope to do, we refinanced 2 deals last year that we had bought 9 years ago. The average return, we still own these assets. The average return after this finance for the investors has been 47% a year for 9 years without the Bitcoin. So that's what we want to do with the real estate. We want to wait 7 or 8 years, wait for rents to grow. All I need is a $25 rent bump every year. I don't need $250 or $500. I need $25 across 15,000 units. $25 gets me 80 million in new values. It's a nice gradual thing. And then I put this volatile, crazy, whatever this Bitcoin thing is, this new technology of money, combine this old asset, this since the beginning of time, real estate. People understand real estate. This many people understand Bitcoin. Almost everyone understands in real estate. You combine those two together and I get that volatility, but the stability, combine it with the stability, we think we have a great investment.
Do you buy any real estate property today without the Bitcoin as a component? No. So pretty much you have.
Now, my guy back here that works with me, he's trying to talk me into it right now because some of our investors just want the cash flow. But I don't want to do that anymore. I don't think I ever buy real estate again without adding Bitcoin to it.
And what has been the downside of adding the Bitcoin? Maybe there's a few.
Well, I can tell you, we didn't know what was going to happen when it falls from 126 down to 65. How many phone calls am I going to get? I have 0 phone calls in 3 weeks. Because again, they're not Bitcoiners. They're not looking at the price every day the way you guys do. Y'all get all freaked out and start tripping, looking at it every 3 minutes, addicted to your phones. You got like, oh, goddamn, what am I going to do? You're going to buy more. That's what you're going to do unless you're broke.
Convert it to concrete, convert it to glass, convert it to a shovel. Anything is better than cash, Grant says. He's taking the cash flow from all his businesses and funneling it into more Bitcoin and more real estate. He's not watching the price every 3 minutes because he understands the long game. Wealthy people don't sell their shit. They refinance it. By waiting for rents to grow and Bitcoin to scale, he's creating a 47% average annual return that traditional investors simply can't touch.
And if you're broke, then you don't understand the value of Bitcoin. The value game for me is, man, go hustle the fiat. Go hustle fiat from all your businesses. Hustle as much fiat as you can. Be cash flow positive. Convert your fiat to something better. As fast as you can. Convert it to something. A shovel. Anything. Convert it to anything. An education, an automobile, something that'll get you transportation. Anything is better than cash. So that's what I've been doing for years. I'm just trying to convert other people's money. They bought a product from me. That's other people's money. I gave them my product. They gave me cash. I take cash. I go convert it to concrete or glass or steel or rental income, or in this case, Bitcoin.
When you think of the other,
Peter Schiff thinks I should do real estate and gold. And I'm like, no, I would never do that, dude. It's stupid.
Why?
They're too similar. Why would you put two like things together? You don't get a superpower like that. Okay. The real estate's heavy. The gold's heavy. Okay. I would personally never buy gold. I'm 67 years old and I have never bought a piece of gold in my life. Most importantly, no one's ever offered me a piece of gold, ever. I've been offered more Bitcoin for products in my lifetime than I have gold.
What about your other businesses? Are you converting cash flow into Bitcoin?
Yeah, we actually have some cash flow from those businesses that are buying Bitcoin.
Yeah. How many Bitcoin you got?
2,000, just over 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
I thought you were
most of it.
You're like the only person crazy enough to come up here and actually say it. Okay. That's I haven't asked.
I think this is a problem in this space that you guys don't tell people what you own. Okay. It's a massive problem. I don't get it. Michael Saylor will tell you what he bought. It's going to be public. Like if you're going to be a big boy, you're going to be public and it's going to be transparent. I'll tell you how many I own. I'll tell you what my price was. I'll tell you when I bought it. And the people that aren't willing to do that, I just challenge the credibility of this space and the conviction that you have. It's easy to hear you guys say, man, I bought it in 2012. Okay, yeah, good. How many did you buy? I can't tell you that. Why not? Like, well, I don't want you to know I have money, bro. What are you talking about? Bitcoin will When we started playing with this, I discovered after coming up here and talking to the banks that the REITs, there's a REIT industry, real estate investment trust for the audience. There's 190 REITs. They're underperforming and they can never hold any currency on their balance sheet. They have to distribute 90% of their money. So we basically stumbled into a glitch. There's a glitch in the universe where the real estate investment trust, they have $4.5 trillion worth of real estate, can never, ever own Bitcoin. Starwood, Blackstone, all of them, none of them. The insurance companies that own a majority of the commercial real estate in America is owned by New York Life, the MetLifes. People don't even know that. Can never, ever have Bitcoin on their financial statement. The syndicators, people like me, I'm considered a syndicator in real estate, okay? Most of them are having trouble raising money for their real estate projects, much less the real estate and the Bitcoin. So by me raising money for institutional, best in class, this is as good a real estate you can buy. We just bought this monster deal in Boca Raton from Blackstone out of bankruptcy. When we start stacking those together and all those properties now are branded Bitcoin properties called 10X brand. It's a brand that we have. And we have the combination of the real estate and the Bitcoin. We think we create a new vehicle, a new financial instrument.
Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. You can also check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and the overall digital asset space and drop your comments and observations in the comment section below. Everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thanks and enjoy the video.